what I have seen of Hollow Knight, the game's really pretty to look at. It's a bit of a Metroidvania game. I think it'll be up my alley. And Perm quit it on the last boss because he couldn't beat it. So my challenge is essentially to beat the game. I'm expecting to like it a lot.
Gilly,
well, it's the end of the week for you.
Suck.
I'm expecting to like it a lot. We'll play it tonight. And I'm expecting to fit it into the rotation, or excuse me, into the schedule after I finish Galaxy 2. And after that, we'll probably do another Assassin's Creed game. Because it's getting to be about that time where we need to hit Assassin's Creed again. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Hollow Knight, there it is. I am playing this on controller. It looked like a game that would be easier to work with the controller. So, we'll see. Could. Might. Alright, let me double check. Audio. Good, it saved that. I didn't go into the game at all. I just went in to check its options and stuff. So, let's get it started. It already looks super pretty. Until the frames touch the edge. Yeah, they're good. Thank you. That looks fine. I already love the music. Hanuman the teacher, huh? Okay. Awake. What's up, Kays? How was your Destiny stream? I didn't really get to hang out at all.
Fresh and clean as a whistle. That's Irish Spring.
There he is. So Fix did send me a reference if I get lost. He spoiler tagged all of it, so I didn't look at it. But it's nice to have something on hand for if I get stuck. Is that where we're going? And the hero's landing. Okay. So it's just attack and jump right now? Get out of here, you stupid bug. I assume I want to pick up these gems. Did he hit me? Ow. And I don't have a double jump, but his regular jump goes pretty high. Okay, I can't pick those things up. Okay, there's nothing over here. I love how he's the source of the light. That's pretty. Crap. Go back where?
Gilly?
Like,
Look at chat, you dingus.
Did I go left where I should have, or did I go right where I should have gone left? Oh, to the wall I couldn't get through. Okay. Should I have attacked it? Oh. Give me the gems. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which only others can dream. Collect soul by... Once enough soul is collected, hold B to focus and heal. Okay. Whoops. What's up, Dave? Let's see what's up here first. Ah! Ah! I thought I was standing still on the edge. Come to me. Give me the coins. Thank you. Much platforming. What is this thing? Oh. Whoa! Is that like 2 extra health bars or something until I lose them? Like that? Okay. I want to see something. So that's inventory. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Okay. I want to get up there. Okay. I presume I'm going to have to wait until I get like double jump or something later. Okay, it's making me move. Is there something down there? Yeah, there is. No! I wanted the coin! I don't think I can make that jump. That jump feels like death. Yeah, there's no way. Not doing it. We'll go up this way. Okay. I didn't know if I was going to get hurt standing under that thing when it collapsed. And I don't think I can make that either. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across the threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. Seems rude to break their door. Open up! Leap of faith. Ayah! Okay, I can't land on that thing. Is it? Okay. The game's so aesthetically pleasing. It's so pretty to look at. Dirtmouth, the fading town. Eh? Eh? Oh, rest. Oh, is this a save point? Awesome. I don't listen. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down in that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, and Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills this place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Alright there, Gloomy Gus. For all your mapping supplies will be opening soon. Okay. So there are maps in this game. I was really not paying attention. Oh, crap. I meant to move on, not to accidentally fall down the well. Can I climb up? Nope. Oh, these dudes that go around the outside. That's like such a Metroid feel right there. I love it. I have not played a 2D MetroidVania game in a long time. There's a reason I chose Super Metroid as my soundtrack tonight, because that's the last one I played. Although I've heard Metroid Dread is pretty good. Okay, that goes that way. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, let's just go in here. I fell down a long way there. So do I care about, like, just fighting crap for the sake of fighting crap, or should I just fight it when I need to? I don't get what... I don't understand what that did. Oh, did it just fill my, like, soul reservoir or something? Can't go up there. Wait, can I wall jump? Let's experiment on something where, yeah, I don't... I presume wall jumping is a skill I'll learn later. Let's go down here. Whoops. Ah. Man, it takes a lot of that to heal. Okay. So I need to be quite a bit more careful. I can go back up this way. Okay, thank you. So, like, healing isn't something you should just do. It's more of like a last resort thing, like when you need to heal. Well, right now I don't have anything to spend it on, but thank you. Travelers of Hallownest descend through the verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't know if I should be fighting this thing right now, or if I even can. Huh. I feel like I need a ranged attack to kill this guy, because he bottles up anytime I get close. I don't think I can kill him. Ah, crap. Swinging the sword throws me backwards. Okay, we'll keep going up and take that first door I saw before I fell a really long way. Do the enemies respawn every time you enter, re-enter the room? What's the matter with you, grubby boy? Can I talk to him and find out what's wrong with him? Sorry, buddy. I don't know how to help you. Okay. We never did look and see what's over here. Break all the things! Okay, now let's look up. Oh, grubby dude's complaining about his dudes who have been all bottled up, I bet. But I can't get over there to help him. Gimme. Well, I can't help him. Ow. I don't even care what they do. I'm just slashing at everything I see. Crap. No to the spikes. Okay. So I could fall down. Attacking things shoves you around. It's weird. Stupid Newtons. What is that? First law? Or is that third? I forget. So many different paths to take. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do with those charging dudes is... Whoa! Is basically just hit them back up, hit them back up. That way I've got enough room to deal with them. But I want to kill them. Ooh, what's this? Temple of the Black Egg. Oh there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. Maybe you should leave it alone. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie before us. Okay. I have an assumption that I'm not going to like what's in this black egg. Oh, that's fair. Jump up and hit him from behind. I thought you were recommending that I just completely avoid getting into combat with him at all, and I was like, but I want to kill him. I killed the things. Okay, and now we're back here. We've done a loop! Woo! That's fair. Wait, we're back in this room? Where else haven't I gone? Whoops. Ah, crap. Oh, double crap! Are there any doors at the bottom? There's that pit. Let's go down there. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. To continue. Ooh. Hello! Who are you? Oh, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Yes, I want to buy a copy of your work. Okay, left button to view map of the current. Okay. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. Opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell you some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Okay, this is much, much more helpful. Okay. And how did the map change when I did that? Oh, it doesn't. The maps are static. Okay. Aren't they? Whoops. Up there. And I see it in the ceiling too, don't worry. Ah! Fix warned me not to hoard Geo. So, I shall work on not doing that. Ooh, a Gauntlet Room. Yay! Don't throw goop at me. It's rude. Jump. Okay. I just wish I had more things to spend Geo on. Okay, so I can't go up there. That's fine. Keep looking. Yeah, but I don't know how to get back up there. Like, I fell down the well and I've not found a way back up yet. Okay, so, let's stay away from those things. The design of those things makes me think of Cuphead. Here. Oh, crap. Alright, healed up a little bit. There's no way for me to get up there. Alright, what was back here? Could I get up here? Yes, I can. Let's look up here first. Oh, that's how you get that. Let's see if greed shall be my enemy as usual. Ow. The answer is yes. And go that way. What's that, Okay. I wish it had some kind of indicator to say where you are. Oh, rest. Yes, absolutely. I like how he just sits and stares at you. A toll machine with a symbol of a stag. Insert Geo. Sure. You may pass. Okay. I was not ready for that. Let's rest. Greetings, little one. It has been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Okay. Travel. Okay. So now we can go back to Dirtmouth. Excellent. Or Dirtmouth. I'm back. Wait. Okay, there we go. Oh, you had to open this from the inside. Got it. And this is the door I couldn't open. And this is the map shop that's open now. So this is Aisha or Iselda. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to sell. Ooh. Update your map with new areas as you explore. Vendor pen. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to get a little more Geo and then come back up here and get... You know what? Screw that. I'm going to get the quill now and then buy the compass when I come back. I sincerely hope these items are permanent. Okay, this is what I meant to do the first time, was to just walk on. A stone door with a simple lock. Well, I would have had to fall down anyway. But at least now we know. Oh. Alright. So let's keep an eye. Looks like there's some stuff to the... Let's start mapping in this big room. That's what I really want to make sure that we're like, this room had like 6 branches off of it, and I want to start mapping these things. Including one with a jerk dude I couldn't fight. Oh, this was Sad Grub. Right. And I can't help him because I can't rescue that one grub I found. Why is it not marking... I bought the quill, did I not? Why is it not marking the map with that thing I found? Alright, this is the room with the dude I can't attack. Yep, thank you. Which is also not updating. Okay. I don't understand. Why is it not updating the map? Whoop, whoop. Probably should have bought the compass instead, huh? Whoops. There we go. What's up, Josh? How you doing tonight? Yeah, that's this thing that refills my mask. And the wall jump thing I can't get past. What's up, Fish? I am doing alright. Derping around in a... Oh, no! Derping around in a new game that Fix donated for me. And, oh, by the way, thank you very much for that, Fix. I don't think I remembered to thank you, and I apologize. I'm enjoying it. There's something very serenely peaceful about it. I think it's the music, really. I know there's, like, difficult boss encounters in here and stuff, but it's just so... chill. Yeah, I remember breaking all those things. And I already broke that little stone propping up there. I can't rescue that grub. Yeah, I know that some of the bosses get pretty difficult. Ow. Stupid jerk. Should have bought the compass. The quill is not doing what I expected it to do. And it bums me out. Okay, now which way did I go when I was here last? I think I fell down and that's where I got the map. I think. I'm gonna go this way and see what's over here. Nope, I remember going up there. I don't remember going into a mine, though. In that corridor, I can't really jump over them. What's up, dude? What you working on? Oh, bury my mother pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2, and then when you're done, let's bury me too. Cool poem. Little downbeat. Ha ha ha. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Okay, so what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Nope. Bury the priest, something about it. Okay. Thank you for the song. Okay, we got an elevator. Alright. This looks like a free space to heal up. Yup. Alright, get back on this. Keep on going up. That at least validates my theory about what those are, which is great. That's gonna break. And I have to let it break. I wonder if I have to stomp this to break it or something. I don't think I can break it right now. Okay. No problem. Whee! How much was that compass? 220? So we went... I know we went up that way. I don't remember if we went down here or not. Nope. And it's locked from the inside. Or from outside. I have to go this way. Oh. Let's see what's this way. Whoa! Whoa! I thought he was going to be a friendly. Gotcha. Okay. Be free, my friend. I think that went okay, actually. I mean, I only got hit once, and the one time I did get hit was because he took me by surprise. I don't think that was the half bad. Whoops. Try to get fancy. Not a good idea. And was this the room with the black egg in it? Yeah. Okay, and you don't sell anything, right? This dead world has sprung to life. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Alright, I need 23 more Geo. And then I need to make my way back to Dirt Mouth. Oh, I didn't need to ascend yet. I'm not ready. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've I'm definitely missing... I'm kind of wandering aimlessly because I keep looking for paths I haven't taken yet. Which did just lead us to that boss dude or whatever. Oh, that looks like a place where I might get enough geo. Yes! Alright, now I can go back and she can sell me a compass.
Bapanada.
Okay. Pinpoint your location on the map. Oh, I wonder if the quill didn't work without the compass. Because it's not enough for me to update the map because I don't know where I am. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. Okay. Wait, where's there a bench? There should be one like right here. There we go. Map updated. Let's see, Forgotten Crossroads. Now we're talking. And it said I needed to equip something while I was at a bench. Cost. Oh, it costs 1 notch. Okay. It looks like there's a crap ton of charms, so I'm sure I'm not going to have the compass equipped for too much longer. But it's very, very helpful to see where I am. Alright. So, are the out... Oh, I know what they are. Okay. The outline locations are the places on the map that I haven't been. But it's already on the map because that's where it was when I bought it. Okay. Really? The compass for the rest of the game? Okay. There just seem to be so many possible charms on that inventory screen. And only 2 slots. Boom, boom. Get out of my way. And then we'll go down here. Yep. But I can't go down this way. Okay. So that's definitely a path I missed. And I'm so glad that spike missed me because I was not paying attention to it until it fell. Okay. Boom, boom. I hope they're kind enough to give me a save bench before I run into a boss. Although they kind of didn't with that one dude I beat. Whoops, not what I meant. Okay, gotta keep going. What's up, Diggity? You get more notches eventually. Okay, cool. And there's a room down here I didn't explore either. Alright, so can I, like, sell him what I found? Or... oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife, a huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. I'm digging it. Purchase some mapping. Yeah, I already did that. Thank you. I'm digging it. I'm a little on the lost side, but I'm sure that comes as a surprise to absolutely no one. Okay, I haven't been in this room yet. Oh, they're coming out in the background, too. Jump. Yeah. I haven't died yet, and I've only been hit by the spikes once. I'm feeling pretty good. Ah! Creepy blob bugs. No, go away.
The likelihood of you dying violently within the next 5 minutes is 87.61%.
You're welcome, dude. Those little grubs are so cute. Yeah. Okay. I can't get that outcropping. I can't jump that high yet. Whoops. It doesn't update the map till I rest. So there are two ways I could go, but I want to go to that room with the horn thing in the middle, which I assume is a boss. Ow. Yeah. Oh, come on. Stupid bug. Oh, the cartographer? Yeah, most of these people just hum to themselves. What is going on in the background there? La, 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 la. Okay, good. Oh, it's a little health pond thing. Cool. Okay. So we caught that. I can't believe, like, this room has 3 paths out of it, and I took both that didn't have a place for me to save. How curious. The map says there's an exit to this room down here somewhere. Maybe I don't have what I need to expose it yet. Got a ground pound or something. Alright. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, so now we'll just go straight across and do the loop. And we'll catch what I assume is a boss on the way back up. Although I'm actually, no. I'm going to climb the tunnel first and open that door from the other side so I can get back down here quicker. And hope that I find a, crap, I can't go that way. Fine. Yep. Oh, come on. No! I should not have taken that jump. It worked out, but I should not have taken that jump. Got it. See, now I'm all nervous. This isn't the right frame of mind for encountering a boss. Bam, bam. Oh. We went up here, and then there was that, which we don't need to get anymore. We'll just bypass this mess. Patience is the key. My arch nemesis. Alright, and then we went up. But we never explored down here. Woo! I just like breaking all the things. It's kind of like a, like whenever you play a Zelda game, like I can't help but break the pots and jars and stuff. Okay. Guess we're not going that way. Man, why does everybody gotta be so hostile around here? They can't just leave a dude be. Just let me look around and stuff, and it's all fine. If you're gonna attack me, you're gonna die. You don't have to die. I'm happy to let you live. Okay, there's a thing up there. Hi. Oh no. Whoa! All right. Ew. That was kind of gross the way they all came out of him. Well, they locked the doors on me. I don't see what's up here. Alright, I'm getting too far off path right now. I need to go do what I said I was going to go do. And I need to heal for a sec. There we go. I'm going to use it to heal myself when my focus is full. Or just full heal now and get a bunch off that statue. Ta-da! Oh, big blob bug. Oh, crap. This is just for some geo. I mean, that's nice, but where am I? I'm still not going the right way. Okay. Up the shaft. Oh, okay, and that's where I ran into the dude that does the tunnel thing. I forget what he called it. Slag? Something? I'm not good with proper nouns. Okay, so that looks like a boss thing. Let's see what's in this room. Oh! Okay, okay. I'm sorry to disturb your relaxation, sir. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, it's you again. Hey. This wasn't even the boss. I feel like I gotta tense up to fight those things. Like, they take so much focus. Okay. What's that up there? Can't reach it. Oh, maybe I can. Okay. And up here... it's nothing. Cool. Please give me a save bench. Please. I haven't saved in oh so long. Alright, I'm going to go back into the hallway for a moment. And look around for a save bench. I mean, like, if this is the formula they're following, there should be a save bench somewhere around here. And I am carrying a buttload of geo. And we can unlock this shaft from the top so I can get back down here quicker. So let's do both of those things first. Just in case. can get down here quicker. Let's see. Aziz Light? What's going on? I do not like this room. Not much for a save bench. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I know exactly what I should do. Okay. So we can take this path back to Dirtmouth, right? Or it's a save bench right there. Never mind. Just being stupid. That's right. I don't have the thing that marks the save benches on the map for me, so I forgot it was there. For some reason, I was expecting the benches to be marked on the map. Well, at least we got it saved. I have to fight him again? Ooh. Oh, that was worth 2. Okay, don't get hit. Maximum focus. All right. Watch this not be a boss at all or something. All right. Here we go. No? There's nothing in here? Okay. We can go up this way. It even had like that ominous tone and every... Okay. I was right.
Yeah.
Get away from him. Oh! Okay, shockwaves. Dang, man. Felt kind of rude. Okay, okay, phase 2. It's like I'm fighting strong bad in armor, or strong sad. Dang it. Ah! Okay, and dodge, and dodge, and dodge. Ow! Are we fighting down here now? Or, okay. Woo! The crap was that? City Crest. What is that thing? Okay. So I was right. It was a boss encounter. This was the first time the game's combat got me a little nervous. Okay, that opened this, which goes where? Ooh, I got myself a VHS tape. Oh, this is the cartographer. Okay. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store and purchase a map? Okay. Let's see what's up here. Starting to look a little bit more cultish. A little less friendly. At least she's got a bench. Okay, Ancestral Mound. So let's do... That's not what I wanted. Oh, so what I got was not a crest. I thought it was. Okay. Who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you to Hallownest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation.
Whatever.
It's perfect
Baldy,
for a little
pass
one
me a
like
sensu
you.
bean.
What,
Oh,
you think I'm
ho.
just giving these away?
One
Because
second.
I'm not.
Crap. Slippery beans. Okay. Carolina Reaper. It's definitely Carolina Reaper. What's this? Oh. Man, that really hits the throat. So now I've got something I can hit that dude with. Yep. It uses a lot, though. Oh ho ho! You've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Reaper Bean. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh, of course she put herself behind a grate. I mean, I like it, but it uses so much focus. Ow. Well, the focus does come back really quick. Yeah. How's it going, Berlin? Don't like these rolly grubs. They're too fast. Okay. Many spikes. Ow. Crap. Wait, this is all the Ancestral Mound? Oh, it's you again. Come on, give me more so I can get my focus up. Thank you. Ow. Well, that's confirmation I can beat those guys now, though. Soul Catcher. What? Oh, so it's done then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing. It must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. And look, the gate between us has opened. I am sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. That doesn't sound ominous at all. Okay. So, Soul Catcher. Use by shamans to draw more soul. I mean, we might as well put that on. I don't have anything else to equip. Savage. Okay. I've got a lot of freaking geo. I need to head back into town. I mean, I know I've got a spell that'll get me past one of those dudes. But I'm not comfortable holding on to this much geo anymore. Ow. Stop it! Well, it feels like a lot to me. Oh, it's you again. Ow. Don't get greedy. Okay, back to Dirtmouth. Dirtmouth? I wish I had gotten to watch some more of Perm playing Hollow Knight. That being said, I was really impressed with how he did with Tales of Iron. These pins will mark benches. Cocoons. Vendors, stagway stations. No! He quit at the final boss. Hot springs. Let's see. Scarab markers. Okay, I'm gonna go with the bench pen. I mean, I'm just gonna get all 4 of these. I've got the geo for it, and I might as well spend it before I die and lose it all. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, I was impressed with how well Perm handled Tales of Iron, though. Like, I feel like Perm just doesn't get the enjoyment out of a good challenging fight like I do. Like, I'm more than happy. Oh, right, we had to leap of faith down here. I'm more than happy to grind on a fight that I know I can beat if I'm good enough. I don't care how long it takes. I will get it down eventually. You guys have seen this time and time again. And it's just not Perm's jam. And that's fine. To each their own. Alright, back to the crossroads. I'll see you at the crossroads. I know I didn't need to save, but I'm trying to kind of make it a habit. Yes. Oh, that is so much more helpful. Yeah, but I'll do it. If the fight seems winnable, even if I'm not technically in the best of shape for it yet, I will do it. Alright, so we got a couple of branches down there. Alright. What I'm gonna do is go back to that place with the big armored bug and get past him so I can see what's past him. Having that map makes so much difference. Okay. Ah! I assume it was one of your spoiler tag things. Okay. Yeah, and thank you for sending me that reference, by the way. I feel like I've got an okay grasp on my bearings and stuff right now, but it's always nice to have something to fall back on if you really get stuck. Or if I really get stuck, rather. I don't know why I'm referring to it in the general term. Whoops! Ah! Alright, I want to see, like, Sad Grub Dude now that I've rescued 2 of the little grubbies. I assume that's what he's crying about. So I want to see if anything's changed now that I've rescued 2 of them. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he gave me some money. Yes. You're welcome. At least he's not crying anymore. It sounded so freaking terrible and sad. Look at them. They're so cute. Definitely glad I went to say hi to that guy. Here. Ooh. Not a fan of these creepy crawly vines. Green path. Dude, I love this music.
The likelihood of you dying violently within the next 5 minutes is 87.61%.
Hey, CMCO. Oh, crap. Woo! Lucky. Ow! Okay. Note to self, they explode. No! Ah! I tried to stop healing so I could kill that thing real quick. Yeah, thank you. The thing looks like a pool of boiling Mountain Dew. Whoa! I got Venus flytrapped. Okay. What is Needle? Is Needle his weapon, or is it this dude's name? Man-at-Arms is usually pretty good at making weapons, so I'm going to assume it's his sword. Ah. Okay. Oh, I thought I could make that. Dang it. I'm going to assume I'm not meant to make that right now, but I'm going to give it one more try. Oh, dang. At least he's down there. Yeah, go blow up. See if I care. Wait, no. I wanted to be up here. That's what I wanted to look at. Oh, yeah, more Geo. Ah, that's Needle. Isn't Needle the person that Perm gave up on? I don't remember. Ah, dang it. I knew it was coming and I still didn't react in time. Oh. Hey. What happens if I lure one of these dudes under here? It doesn't matter. I'm still just going to kill him. And then I'm going to heal before I die. I almost didn't get him in time. Oh, please tell me that's the cartographer. Yes! Sell me a map. Isn't this a contrast from the crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants prove quite a nuisance. Yes, absolutely, I want a map of this place. Okay. Yeah, but they kind of did this in Super Metroid too. Like, it is really hard for me to not draw a comparison to Super Metroid. Like, because when you got a map in Super Metroid, it did this too. Where it would pre-fill the areas in the squares in blue where you hadn't been yet. But there were side paths and things that were not filled in. And every place you went would get filled in red. Now, the difference here being is that the map being filled in happens live. In Super Metroid, whereas here you have to save. Squish! what's down there yet. Yeah, let's go down this tooth tunnel. Yeah. I have zero complaints about the map mechanic in this game. Or this game in general. I'm sure I'm eventually gonna hit a boss that kicks me in the butt for a while, and I'm okay with that. And that might be this room. This room doesn't look very inviting. Oh. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it. My journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. Might want to clean that off first. Journal. Dull and pathetic, hardly worth killing. Oh, this is kind of neat. Weak creatures love to steal the strength of others. Their lives are breathed in. Okay, yep. Too heavy and lumpy to roll around freely. It is nice that they... Shade. Defeat it to take its power and become whole. So I presume this is what I... If I die, I have to beat this thing to get my mask back. I haven't died yet. So, yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that. Down we go! I figured I was going to have to do that. And also makes this a one-way trip. Go and be free, tiny grub! Oh, whoops. Attacking that thing pushed me back enough where I wasn't landing on the platform anymore. Okay. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was the grub. Right. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be. Whoa! Whoops. I have a feeling that's a mechanic they're going to use later. Where I have to kill an enemy to boost myself across it. Those who stray from the White King's Road shall face the law of... Cool story. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't really gotten too much into the base lore of this area yet. Whoops, hold on. That's what I thought you were supposed to do. Game of tennis. Oh. Crap. Played tennis and Zelda too many times to be mistiming crap like that. Whoops. Oh, that hurt. The spikes hurt them too. That's fair. I actually like that. It feels like a game world with fair rules. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Fix. Ah! Watch that first step. It's a doozy. Crap. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Ah! No, no, no. Up here and there. A face carved from stone. Not that I can see it. And then there were spikes. I'm going to leave this room. Based on what you guys are saying, I'm assuming that this is something meant for me to explore later. Down there. Got the boiling Mountain Dew. Ooh. Okay. I think I know what I'm supposed to do with this dude. I presume touching him is going to hurt me, right? Fog Canyon. Oh, it's so pretty! Ah! I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Oh, I'm screwed now. Yeah, I can't get in here. Hold on. I'll look at chat in a moment. Good call. You got the power! Alright, let's head back this way. I don't think I'm supposed to be dealing with Green Path yet. Whoops. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, I'm in trouble. Don't fall. Don't fall. Just don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die. I can't make it up there. Ah, got it. Crap, that didn't give me any focus. And this was the room with the dark place, right? No. Okay, yeah, that is where the room with the... Yeah, okay. I need a place with enemies, please. No. I may be on life support, but I'm not dead yet. gotta focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Did I go this way? I don't remember.
Enchantment!
Yes! A save bench. We're fine. See? Nothing to worry about. Okay. We're going to take a break and be back in a couple minutes. In the meantime, enjoy these clips. The random clips seem to be heavily favoring Alien Isolation tonight. All right. Back to the Metroid. Ah! There's an enemy here! I forgot about it. And I didn't see an exit over here. What am I missing? Oh, right. That exit there I can't get to. Because I don't have the double jump, or what I assume is going to be a double jump. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Nope, we'll go back up here. Get away. Ah! Honestly, I think this is the kind of game where, like, I could put it soundtrack on in the background while I work on stuff. Like, there's just something so, like, delightful and carefree about it that I really, really love. Its world is not quite as friendly. Do not jump in the soda. What? What? Hey, get back here. You're not getting away with this, you stupid grub. Get over here. How dare you? I didn't think I could make that. It was worth a try. You know, playing this is making me really want to play Metroid Dread. Not that I'm not enjoying Hollow Knight. It's just like it's putting me in it's putting me into like a gaming mode that I haven't been into in decades, and I didn't realize how much I'd missed it. Just this casually wandering around, exploring and killing stuff. It's just fun. It's almost like Breath of the Wild from a 2D perspective. No. No. Now, what the crap did work just try to contact me about? No. I'm not reviewing crap right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't tell people at work, like, there are people at work who know that I stream because they've asked about my mic, but I don't blend my personal and professional lives. I think I need a way to dart across gaps to make that. Rats. Alright, this is a room I am not ready for yet. Ah, I hit it too late. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I must be a gilly. Aww. That stupid fart cloud lingers. Oh, if you abort... Okay, that's really good to know. Oh. If you abort a heal, you don't get that focus back. That was stupid. That was really stupid. I should have known better. Right, next to a pool of boiling soda. Alright, let's see what's over here. Have you not gotten me yet? Oh, come on, you get it this time. Oh, you were so close. Yeah, for solidarity's sake, you might as well stay in it, Berlin. Ooh. It's one thing to watch YouTube videos about it, it's another to do it yourself. Okay, let's go down here. That is quite a fall. Okay. Bye. Whoops. Should have known better. Dang it! You stupid piece of crap! I let that thing hit me like 3 times! Says there's a bench down there. I didn't find a bench down there. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go left right now because I'm assuming that marker is another boss. So do the maps always mark the boss of a level? The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and classed these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. Are you a boss? Okay. Whoops. Whoa! You know, I'm aware I haven't gotten to the hard part of this game yet by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm kind of thinking after replaying Tales of Iron, Perm really should give Hollow Knight another try. He might find it a lot easier now that he's had some practice at a similar game that, to be fair, looks harder. Ah! Okay. Ow. So we're back in that initial place. Whoa. I didn't even notice there was one of those falling stalagmites or whatever until it fell on me. Gotcha. Whoops. Feel like I need a dash to get across that. You can't jump it. Whoop. Already did that. Them spikes. And there was no other exit, right? It was just this loop. Pretty sure it was just this loop and that gap that I can't dash across. Yeah, I've got to go back the way I came. There's no other way out of this room right now. Good to know. I'm too late. Crap. Thought he was going to slash twice that time. There it is. Okay. Crap. First death. And there's the cracked mask.
Hyperion recommends channeling your post-death frustration into pre-death vengeful anger.
So I had some serious beginner's luck on that dude first time. Or I got lucky. Could very easily be either one. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't care about you right now. No. I do like that the game plays in real time. Even when you're looking at the map, it adds like a little bit more of like a peeking mechanism to it. Like, make sure that you're safe, then you'll look at your map. You gotta play it a little more smartly. So, out of curiosity, let's say I decided, no, I'm never going back to that place. I'm not going to fight that dude again or whatever. You know, the perm solution. What? Is my mask just going to be forever broken? Or does it eventually reset? How's that work? Okay. So, like, once you die, you really should head back, or else. can dig it. Okay, and up here. So you'll see it in a little bit, Berlin. But essentially, when I get back to the place, you'll notice that little icon in the top left, that little floaty ball of goo or whatever. That's my focus level. I can't fill it anymore because my mask is cracked. In order for me to get it to where I can max my focus out again, I have to go back to where I died and defeat my shade. Yeah. It doesn't completely cripple you. Like, you can still get some focus. You just can't hold as much as you used to be able to without it. So it's designed to encourage you, like, don't just abandon this challenge. You must go back or you will be crippled as a character. Which I'm okay with. So there's my shade. And now I can get more focus, but I don't need to fight that guy again right now. Oh, I did get my stuff back though. Okay. We saw that. Geo. I did get my Geo back. Okay. So if I died before I got my shade, I would have lost that Geo forever. And a new shade would have popped up where I died the second time. And if I had killed that shade, I would get my mask back, or would I have to now go kill them both? Okay. Thank you. Alright. I can't get up here without double jump. So I need to find where that is. I think that's a perfectly fair system, to be honest. Toll machine with the symbol of a bench. Yes! Well, because then it becomes a system where, like, hey, if you don't want to leave your shade near the final boss, that's fine. You'll just need to give up your Geo to die somewhere else and then fix your mask. Like, I think that's a perfectly acceptable compromise. And there. Alright. I assume that touching these spiny plants will hurt me. It's an intuitive sense, but I think I might be onto something. No! Frack.
I am the smart. I am the smart. I am the smart. I am the smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R.
Alright, that's a one-way. Hello. Huh. How to get this thing to follow me? Yeah, I've had better ideas. I don't think I'm supposed to kill this thing. I think this is another one of those things where I don't have what I need to advance. Yeah. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. Yeah, my Metroid instincts are really coming in serious handy for this game. Like, it's helping me to identify very quickly. I do not have what I need to get past this. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you for the free focus. Don't know why I said it like that. It's weird. App. How many more of these do I need to kill for the Hunter's Journal? 7, 11 more? I don't know if I'm going to go for that Hunter's Journal thing. I don't know. I might. I'm enjoying this game a lot. Okay, there's a room. Ah! Measure twice. Jump once. I already forgot what I was going to say. I'm sure it wasn't important. Like most things I say. Bump, bump, get away. And die. Bye. Right, that's why I didn't get far into this room. Right. I forgot about the exploding one. Aww. That little turd burglar spawned in on me. Alright, fine. I'm getting stupid and impatient. Let's heal a little bit. Yeah, I see you now. It's fun. What I'll say is, if you were a fan of like Metroid games and stuff, you will love this. Ow. I knew it was coming from somewhere. Alright, I can't make it up there. Neither have I. And I didn't realize until I played this how much I kind of missed it. Just like the exploring, filling out the map, seeing what's what, and just enjoying the environment. It's so cool. Okay, so that's the jump I couldn't make before. Alright, so where... We already know where Fog Canyon is, but I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be down there yet. Okay. And Fix said that when I need to stay here in, what was it, Greenleaf? Green Path? Green something. To get what I need next. Now, what I have heard several people say about this game, even in chat tonight, is that this game can get super difficult. So, I know And don't get me wrong, I realize I am in the introductory levels / stages of this game. I'm not fooling myself with the concept like, oh, because the first hour or 2 hours of this game was easy, therefore the whole game is easy. I know better than that. But I will say, what I have played so far has been a delight. Yeah, I've almost beat. Yeah, another half hour and I'll be all done. I cannot fathom why Perm quit this game. It's so easy. Ooh, I took a big risk and I shouldn't have, but it paid off. Oh! Sorry if I missed you. Oh yeah, this is where I bought the map. Ow! Note to self! Look, then leap. Oh, that won't be used against me. Ow.
Whatever. Baldy, pass me a sense.
Y'all have been on point with the spicy beans tonight. No.
Because I'm not.
I nearly died right there. Oh, come on. Another Reaper bean. Good night, Berlin. We're about to wrap it up. So I hope you have a lovely night. Ah, the Mountain Dew! Ooh, that one cleared the sinuses. Yeah. It's not quite as good as Perm's floor candy, but, you know. Sometimes you gotta make do with off-brand spicy beans. I loved that floor candy got brought up during Perm's Hot Ones thing. And I don't know. No, Perm doesn't stick those things on YouTube. I might need to download his VOD before it goes away. His Hot Ones interview was really good. One of the questions that Mads asked him was, of the various like jokes and memes made about you, such as floor candy, what's the one you wish you would go away? That you wish would go away? And I don't remember what his answer was, but I had completely forgotten about the floor candy thing. No. Crap. I meant to go back and save at the bench and I forgot and I started doing the loop again. Hopefully I can still head back. I might as well kill this thing real quick. I gotta say though, Fix, you had a winner of a recommendation with this one. I thought I would enjoy Hollow Knight. I never imagined I would enjoy Hollow Knight this much. Like, I didn't realize I missed it until I had it back again. Like this, like, Metroid-style exploration thing. Alright, down here. And then a right, that's the bench. Okay. So that's that. For, yeah, right? So thank you so much. I'm going to fit this in into the schedule after Mario Galaxy 2. I know I have not played Mario Galaxy 2 in about a week. Because we had the hot sauce challenge in this, and I fit in a Persona stream. Oh, that Persona stream, I don't know if you guys saw this on Discord. It came in just in time. The way Sony does their PS5 updates, when an update comes out, when your PS5 finds it, it applies it and reboots. It doesn't matter whether you have a game saved in session or not, it will apply it and reboot. And I beat the clock on that by like 8 hours. Yeah, I was close. I was starting to get really nervous about having 2 hours of unsaved progress sitting in its sleep state. And boy, did that work out. So, we're going to call it a night here.